I think it says I'm streaming. Am I actually streaming? Yep. So this isn't good, y'all. This isn't good. Alright, so what is going on, everybody? We got a little bit of a problem. I had this headset here because it was going to be a Q&A. I didn't lie to y'all. I'm just saying. I'm texting Erica right now, and she says family emergency. And I asked if I needed to delay the stream, and she said, yeah. So if she comes into the stream later, then we'll do the whole thing later. But man, I'm upset. 214. Oh, I feel bad. So I should just let y'all know, because like I just said, so I had things ready to go for the stream, and then of course whenever you do a collab thing, something has to happen. And anyways, I'm hoping at some point in time during the stream that she will stop by, and then we can get this Q&A going. But in the meantime, this is what we're gonna have to do. I didn't want to like delay the stream. I cannot believe there's 250 people watching right now. That is literally crazy. How late's later? Whenever she said, it's probably okay for me to say this. She said her mom's in the hospital, so I'm thinking that, I mean, she's probably, I don't know where her mom lives, but maybe she can't go to her. But she's probably on the phone and stuff and trying to figure things out. So in the meantime, we're going to do this. So yeah, so the drill star, I had the other, what does the other screen look like? Yeah, so hey, there's me. But so I had a little split screen, so we were going to do, I was going to be over here, and then I was going to have it split. And then we were just going to talk and everything. So that sucks. That sucks. Praise to her and her mom and family. Yep. Or she'll make you do PT. No, I don't think a drill sergeant's going to tell an officer to drop. I don't think that's going to happen. So, guys, what is this mess? All right, so we're gonna do a little normal. We're gonna do a little normal thing. So let me move some things around so I can read your guys' chat. By the way, fun fact: I actually got the stream to work correctly for an event this time. Gosh dang it! Q&A with Matt Ward. Yes, that is completely right, Reese. So I kind of missed. Let's just kind of like start over. So just like start the thing over. Let me move this over. So it's just like bang. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Jaden? What's up, Morgan? What's up, Lucid? What's up, Zach? What's up, everybody else? The real Monique. Whatever. 258 people. Wow. What type of advice? So yeah, we were going to do the live stream with Erica Burney, but she's gonna be delayed. And so that's kind of just life. So anything you guys want to talk about, normal thing. Are you on your break from military? By the way, I'm new. I am in the reserves. So no, I'm not on break. Why are you always lying? Hey Matt, what exactly is the section on the ASVAB that is called the skilled technical? I don't know. That could be a combination of all the skills categories. So I'm not exactly sure how they categorize everything. So skilled technical could be a combination of like the engineering stuff, the sciencey stuff, the mechanical stuff, the math stuff. That could be what that is. Wow, that's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. 277. You're missing out. You're missing out, Erica. You're missing out. We got Luke over here with a super chat starting us off strong. Hey LT, can't stick around long, but wanted to say hello, God bless, and also how did you feel pulling rank on someone for the first time, if it has happened yet? I've pulled rank before, but it's always a joke, right? I think I have not been in a scenario where it's been like a real serious thing, like, oh, I'm a higher rank than you. But it's more like, oh, I'm a higher rank than you, ha ha ha, like you're gonna do that. You're like lowest rank in the room, does whatever stupid thing that you got to do. So how did I feel? It's happened a couple times, I guess, technically, but it's more of like a joking kind of thing. It's like, haha, I'm a higher rank than you. You can do whatever they told people to do. Or whenever I was lower enlisted, right? If you were like lower enlisted, somebody comes into a room, says that something needs to be done, and everybody looks around and is like, oh, private, you're gonna go and do it. Top 5 worst MREs, or worst to the best. Worst to best. I don't know. Top 5 worst to best MREs. Let's say I hate all the breakfast, or the 2. I think there's just 2 breakfast MREs. Right. I hate it. The breakfast MREs suck. And then the beef patty, the beef patty ones. I can't remember the specific names of them. But the beef patty ones I don't really like all that much. The beef stew. Some people like the beef stew. Some people don't. I don't really like the beef stew at all. 299 people. Yeah, jeez. Wow. 200. I'm gonna text you that. 299 people waiting. All right. What is reserve pay like for an officer? So for like a second lieutenant, it's roughly like $500 for the weekend, and then you take out taxes. And then I'm going to reiterate right now for those of you who are just watching, the Q&A with Drill Sergeant Hill, or Erica Burney, has been delayed because she had a family emergency. What's up, R Chisel? So I'm a little bit bummed about that. Obviously, there's a lot of people watching the live stream right now, so that would have been great. Better chances for Special Forces Reserves versus Guard. There is no Special Forces in the Reserves. The Reserves is support MOSs. The Guard will have some combat MOSs. So obviously, the Guard is going to give you a better chance of going Special Forces. Was you a platoon leader? Right now, my position as an officer is not a platoon leader. I am the S6 shop officer. So I'm not a PL at the moment. Gotta go. I left a like. Yes. Thank you. Do you know anything about the K9 unit? No. Will you collab with Nava the Beast again? Yeah, so me and Nava, the last we texted was, I texted Nava, what was it, like 2 weeks ago or something? And basically, he's got a lot going on right now. He's got the show and everything. And then hopefully after that is done, then we can do our collab and everything. So there is no more ETA on when me and Nav are going to collab. But it's pretty much inevitable in the future. But when in the future, I don't know. Got some time, wanted to drop by. Well, thank you. When's your brother's graduation? He graduates next week. Graduates next week. This live stream is live on YouTube. Yes, it is. Very good observation. Very good. That is awesome. Second time you go to MEPS, what happens? Are you talking about the second time that you go right before you leave to go to basic training? I have talked about that. I didn't have to do that because reserves and guard aren't going to have to do that. But if you're active, you will. But you're basically going to go through all the medical checks and stuff again to make sure that you're still good to go since the last time you went to MEPS, and then you'll ship off from there. Were you in the Army or before the reserves? No. Beer or strong drinks? I don't like beer. I remember one of the things that my recruiters said whenever I went to the recruiter's office. They were all talking. They were like, "Hey, if you want to get a beer with us or something sometime, that'll be awesome." And I'm like, "I hate beer. Beer tastes disgusting." And they were like, my recruiters and stuff, they all flipped out, and they're like, "What the heck?" Thank you, Man of Action. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But all my recruiters flipped out, and they're like, "You don't like beer? What?" They're like, "You can't be in the Army if you don't like beer." And so that, I've seen movies and stuff, and people drink all the time, and that's where all kinds of stuff, and people in the military drink beer, and I hate beer. So what the freak am I gonna do? But it's not that big of a deal. If you don't want to drink beer, don't drink beer. 69K, getting closer. I know, 69,000 subscribers is ridiculous. That's literally like crazy. Any tips on how to improve your push-ups? Talk about that all the time. You should watch my Sunday push-up challenge videos, because usually in those videos I'll do some kind of little tiny tip or something. Man, really upset about this thing. Erica, come on now. Even though you couldn't control it. Anyways, the push-ups thing, the big thing with push-ups is people don't do them consistently. They'll do them once or twice a week, and that is it, right? If you're really wanting to improve, you need to do them consistently. You need to do them in high volumes. And if you're doing that, you probably are increasing your push-ups. And holy cow, I can't keep up with the chat right now. It is ridiculous. But that's a big thing. So doing your push-ups, having your hand in the same spot every time. The thing with push-ups is a lot of it is muscle memory, right? So when you're doing some kind of exercise, whatever exercise it is, your brain actually creates like pathways, right? To where whatever this movement is, your brain remembers it, and then the next time you do it, it's going to be easier, and it's just going to be like, it's just going to be like a fluid motion. So if you think of it as some kind of sports player, I'm going to get to that super chat in just a minute. But like, I was a baseball player. Baseball swing, I was a pitcher, my pitch. I didn't have to think about where I was going to release the ball whenever I pitched. It was just muscle memory. It just happened, right? Same thing with push-ups. Like, that gets ingrained into your brain. It gets ingrained into your muscles, your like neural pathways and all that crap, your muscles. And you can just do them. And when you do a push-up thousands of times, right, in the same motion. So I always recommend, if you're doing push-ups for time, try to keep your hands the same width and everything, so you kind of ingrain that motion into your body. And I think that is a little tip. But anyways, Max Sauce with the $5 super chat. I'm joining the reserves. We'll be going right into the job. I'm joining the reserves. Will I be going right into the job I trained for? So, like a lot of things in the Army, it will kind of depend on your unit. Something that I've really noticed with the reserves is probably not so much like this for active duty. I would say it's definitely not like this so much for active duty. But when you're in the reserves in the Guard, a lot of what you can do for your job is going to be highly dependent on the unit that you go to. So for me, my previous unit was a transportation unit. I was a signal guy. I was a 25 Bravo. So personally, I was definitely disappointed in what I actually got to do for my job in the reserves. But there's going to be some jobs in the reserves of the Guard you're not going to do so much of what you were trained to do, and that's kind of just the nature of it. And it's not like you're going to be doing things every single day, so it's just kind of one of those difficult things. So will you be going into the job? Yes, you will, but it's like, you're not obviously going to be doing it day to day because you're in the reserves. So are you going to start doing more fitness videos? The King 22. That's actually a good question. So if you guys are following me on social media, you may or may not know that I'm going to be moving in 20 days or something like that. So I'm going to be moving in like 2 to 3 weeks. The new apartments that I'm going to, it has like 2 gyms at the apartments. One of the gyms both of the gyms are actually pretty big. So I can definitely do some like recording and stuff in those gyms, fitness related stuff. The only thing is like, I have a very limited amount of time whenever I do go to the gym. Like, I just finished working, now I'm live streaming. After the live stream, I'm going to go to the gym. So, well, number one, the gym that I go to, you're not supposed to like record, things. So I've seen people being told to like not record. It's not like Planet Fitness. It's definitely more hardcore than Planet Fitness. But it's just they have signs up saying not to record or whatever. But with the gym at my apartment that I'm going to be moving to, I can record myself. I can take that time or whatever, or go to to show you guys something in the gym or gym exercises without having to take up a spot for a long period of time. Because whenever I have an hour and a half to go to the gym and work out, or even just an hour, sometimes I'll go to the gym for just 30 minutes because that's all the time I have. I don't want to sit there and try to record myself because that's going to make things longer. I just want to go in and get my workout done and get out of there. So, workout before. Right now, if I were to go to the gym right now, the gym is extremely busy, so I kind of wait a little bit. Yeah, Archie's been in here for a while. Y'all are missing it. Being a fellow ginger, how bad did you get burnt at basic? I'm not a ginger. Does this look like red hair to y'all? I mean, for blondes, like, this is like definitely more like red hair, like you get like facial hair that's kind of red, but this is called blonde. A lot of times, you know, like in the office or something when I'm working, there's gonna be like whatever kind of lights, and it makes it look more of a orangey color or whatever. But I'm not a ginger, but I didn't really get that sunburnt at basic. At the beginning, though, whenever you get your head shaved, you're gonna get burnt. My little brother, who's at basic right now, I remember him writing a letter, or he called at reception, and after like 3 days at reception, his head apparently was like swollen. And I have pictures on my phone. It's literally hilarious. I remember he put his thumb on his head and it like indented in because how swollen his head was from the sunburn. So almost 70K. Been here since 14. So you've been here since the end of December or early January. I can't remember. Man, you've been here for a while. It's great to see how much the channel has grown. I know, it is literally crazy. Yeah, I know. All right, so I'm going to reiterate this for the people that are joining late into the stream. I was supposed to live stream with Erica Burney. I can't change the thumbnail now because the stream has started. And she also hasn't gotten back to me, so that kind of sucks. But I was supposed to live stream with her. She's a drill sergeant down at Fort Jackson right now, like currently a drill sergeant. We were gonna do the whole thing, and it was gonna be a split screen. But when one of the peoples has a family emergency, there's not much I can do about it. So we're doing a normal live stream. So again, there's not much I can do about it. Is my facial hair in regulation? If I was in uniform or on duty, no. A lot of people that are new to the channel don't know that I'm in the reserves, which is why you don't see me in uniform every single day, which is why you see me in the facial hair, because if you're not on duty, so if I was wearing civilian clothes but I was on duty, I'd have to be clean shaven. Or if I'm in uniform, I have to be clean shaven. So I don't have to. And now also, since I'm not a cadet, I don't have to wear my uniform every like 2 days. So that's why some of my older videos. Her thumbnail looks much better than yours. Oh gosh. Well, anyways, yeah. I'd love to hear your opinion on the Guards Recruit Sustainment Program, RSP. It's pre-basic training. Yeah, so I am not in the Guard, so I've never been to an RSP. When you're in the reserves, if you go to a reserve drill before basic training, you're just going to be going to drill before basic training. RSP is something like they said in the Guard. It is good. So if you ask me my opinion on it, I think it's good because it's more of a ramp up for basic training. I wish they did it in the reserves. I don't know why they don't do it in the reserves. I think that's kind of ridiculous. But they will teach you some basic drill and ceremony stuff. You'll learn some basic things. And it's also a great opportunity to go and ask other soldiers. So I think it is a good thing. I have no freaking clue why they don't do it in the reserves. But RSP is really good. Hey man, have you heard anything good or bad about 15 series or aviation in general? And also how bad to deal with the soreness from PT and basic? Hold on. I have not heard anything really good or bad because I've not been associated with aviation MOSs in general. I've been more associated with transportation because that is my unit, or that was my unit. Now I'm in a civil affairs unit, but maybe I will be in contact with some of it more because my new unit, I have drill tomorrow, or not, I don't have drill tomorrow, but I got to head to Houston for my drill tomorrow, and there's actually some Air Force guard stuff there. So maybe at some point in my career I'll get in more contact with different MOSs and everything. So anyways, there's Erica in the chat, but I don't think heading on. Can you get on now? Hold on a minute. Can you get on now? So, gosh darn. I'm going to maybe, alright, so this is going to be the deal. If she can get on right now, first of all, she has to accept my thing. Oops. Gosh dang it. So yeah, we're supposed to be live streaming with her. Alright, so let's do this. Let's try something out here. Let me try something. I have my headset. So you guys are going to have to hold on for a minute. We're going to have to do all this live. We're going to have to do all of this live. Alright. So, can you... Alright, so what we're going to do if we get going is I will do a Google Hangout so I can listen on here. And then we will get the split screen going. Alright, let's do this. Alright. I think I got it going. What's up? Can you hear me? Nope, I don't think she can hear me. But anyways, I will read the chat for right now. And then I will... Alright. I'm gonna have to do something. Y'all gonna have to hold on just a second. Alright, let me see this here. Let me see this. If I can, if I were to stop the stream and then that's a single use stream key. That sucks. That sucks really bad. Alright, we got some great technical difficulties going on right now, y'all. This is amazing. This is amazing.
Come on.
3 at... Alright. Alright. Did I puke at basic? No, I didn't. So let me read these super chats. Got Secret Whiskey. Finally, after 6 months waiting for waivers, I shipped to Lindenberg September 9th.
Stop
Signed
letting
contract
the defense
yesterday.
through.
Extremely happy. That is awesome. Alright, let me take this off. And then what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to get back on the stream.
You're going to let it happen again, aren't you?
Y'all can probably hear that. Sorry, just got back. What is this about a hospital? Don't worry about it, Luke. Don't worry about it, Luke. But anyways, gosh, we're going to get back on the stream in a little bit. So stay tuned in like 5 minutes. Is that okay, y'all? Is that okay? Is that okay? Is that okay, y'all? We can get back on the stream in just a minute. All right. That wasn't who you thought it was, but that's funny. That background noise was the video chat, but it didn't work. It didn't work. Anyways, we're going to... Gosh, I don't want to pause this, but we're going to have to stop the stream. Can I stop streaming? Gosh. We'll be right back. Please stand by. Interesting. We'll do that. I'll be back, guys, just a minute. Turn this on. I think that'll work.